Hello, Happy New Year, and welcome to the first episode of Earth Elects. This channel will go through every election in the world as it happens and analyse, have a look at the results. Now, the first election we'll talk to you about is the election in Uzbekistan. Now, Uzbekistan is normally seen as a dictatorial country, one with low freedom, and this is the election for the legislative chamber. There were also elections for the regional and district councils, but we're only going to look at the legislative chamber. So, in Uzbekistan, it actually has very little power. This is the legislature, obviously, or I should say the lower chamber of a bicameral legislature. But all real power is with the president, that's the head of the executive. So this is basically a rubber stamp legislature. That being said, it is an election, so we are going to cover it. Now, normally I would do a preview as well as a review, but because this was a two-round election and it started in 2019, and this channel will start with elections that started in 2020, or sorry, that took place in 2020, it would be a bit weird to do a preview halfway through the election, so I decided just to do a review. Now, there are 150 constituencies with a two-round system. There is a second round automatically if the turnout is less than 33%, and there's otherwise just the normal two-round system where there's the second round if no candidate gets majority. There are 150 seats, all got different constituencies. There's 744 candidates. Now, there are 5 different parties, but all of them are supportive of the government. Actual opposition, like the Irk Democratic Party, wasn't allowed to run. So there were 5 parties that were allowed to run. You have the Uzbekistan Liberal Democratic Party, which is led by Aktam Haitov. They won 52 last time. This became 53. They won 42 in the first round and 11 in the second round. Then you have the nationalist Uzbekistan National Revival Democratic Party, which is led by Alisher Kadyrov, who got 36 last time, and they stayed on 36, 35 in the first round and 1 in the second round, 34 in the first round, 2 in the second round. Then the Secular Justice Social Democratic Party, who are led by Narimon Umarov. They won 20 last time, but they got 21 in the first round and increased that to 24. So they ended up with a gain of 4 seats. The People's Democratic Party of Uzbekistan, who's civic nationalist, won 18. They used to be on 27, on 18 in the first round and ended on 22, so that's down 5 from 27. They're led by Ulugbek Inoyatov. And the environmentalist ecological movement, which is led by Bory Alexanov, stayed on 15. They won 11 in the first round and 15 in the final round. Now, this is the first election since kind of president for life, Islam Karimov, died. So Uzbekistan used to be in the Soviet Union, and Karimov was first secretary of the Communist Party of Uzbekistan, when Uzbekistan was still in the USSR from 1989 to 91, and then president of the Uzbek SSR, which was kind of Uzbekistan as a region within the Soviet Union from 1990 to 91. Then on independence, he became president of Uzbekistan from 1991 to 2016. He changed the communist to the PDP, People's Democratic Party, running the election in 1991, and then left that party and joined the Liberal Democratic Party in 2006. Now, he died in 2016. Now, since Karimov died, there have been moves towards freedom, but this has been slow. The election is fair. There were debates. You could vote who you wanted. But these 5 parties aren't real opposition, and it's an executive-dominated system still. So this election is quite irrelevant. Still, the president has huge power, and real opposition isn't allowed. Political prisoners haven't been freed. Now, all five parties contesting the election were regarded as loyal to the current president, which is Shavkat Mirziyoyev, who's been president since he was acting president since 2016, and in 2016 Karimov died and has been full president since 2016. Before that, he was prime minister from 2003 to 2016, which is another important role, although the president is basically the only person that actually matters. Now, beforehand, the speaker was Nurdinyon Ismailov of the PDPU. It's the person that's kind of runs the debate. But again, this legislature is not particularly important. Interestingly, in the 2016 presidential election, Mirziyoyev won with 88.6% of the vote. It remains to be seen if he allows free elections in the future, but this is the first, really, it is maybe a positive step, we'll see, but there's still much to be done if there's to be democracy in Uzbekistan. Thank you for watching this video. This is a rather short video due to the nature of this election, and I hope that you'll subscribe, like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, comment your thoughts on